Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved. And now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you, from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, a Canadian medical officer serving near Ypres, Belgium, wrote the poem in Flanders fields on May 3rd, 1915. In grief from the loss of a close friend, his message was blunt. The dead must not be forgotten, and their deaths must not be in vain. Good morning. My name is Perry Grandy, and on behalf of Provincial Command, the Royal Canadian Legion, welcome to our 2024 Remembrance Day ceremony. It's 106 years since the guns of the First World War were silenced, but we still remember. We gather at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month to unite in silence for 2 minutes to mark the sacrifice of the many who have fallen while serving their country, and to acknowledge the courage of those who still serve. Regretfully, the world continues to face looming challenges to peace and security. With ongoing wars in Europe and the Middle East, the future of global peace and stability remains elusive. We live in challenging times. From 1914 to the present day, almost 2 million members of the military forces of Canada had served in combat or peace support operations. This includes more than 36,000 from the Dominion of Newfoundland who served during both World Wars with British, Canadian, and Allied forces. Men and women from Newfoundland and Labrador served with distinction during the World Wars Korean War, peacekeeping and peace support operations, the Cold War, and most recently during Canada's longest combat engagement, the Afghanistan War. Many veterans of today, young and old, continue to suffer physical and mental injury. Members of the Canadian Armed Forces and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, many Newfoundlanders and Labradorians among their ranks, continue to serve in areas of conflict worldwide with NATO and on peace support or humanitarian assistance operations. In 2024, we mark the 80th anniversary of D-Day. On June 6, 1944, the Allied invasion of Normandy triggered the beginning of the end of World War II. This year is also the 100th anniversary of the Royal Canadian Air Force. We pay special homage to the 17,000 members of the RCAF who died during the Second World War. In Newfoundland and Labrador, 2024 gave us an opportunity to briefly and ever so compassionately feel the sense of loss and sacrifice from our past, to anguish over the cost and consequences of war. Together we shared witness of an unknown soldier of the Great War, one of ours, returned to this place as a reminder of the collective contribution and sacrifice of all Newfoundlanders and Labradorians who served, fought, and died in all branches of the military and respective support services, and especially those who have no known graves. For the first time in the 100-year history of our National War Memorial, Remembrance Day is observed at a renewed memorial and tomb of the repatriated remains of an unknown Royal Newfoundland Regiment soldier of the First World War. We carry the torch now and maintain our faith with the dead to remember, lest we forget the lost generations, the sacrifices of families and communities, the consequences of allowing hate to overshadow tolerance, understanding, and goodwill.